Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome to another video on the channel and welcome to The Drive. This is a brand new Roblox racing game. I think they just released it 2 days ago. I think maybe on Friday or something, but The Drive is a new racing game on the platform and it is actually currently available on mobile as well. So today we're going to do a bit of a first impressions video, show you guys around the game, show you things that I have learned. I've been playing the game for probably about an hour total, so I played a little bit on my phone and a little bit before we started the video. So yeah, we'll show you guys everything I've learned about the game. I'll show you guys what I like about it and obviously some of the things that I think maybe the game should update with. But either way, let's go ahead and get into this. We have ABD here. We've actually got a bunch of different players that you might recognize here today. So first things first, this is my starter car. So actually in this game, you don't really have a selection of starter cars. I think you really just have like the one starter car and you pretty much have to grind to get to the next couple. So let's go to the dealership first of all and let me show you guys how this works. So we'll enter the dealership and here is the dealership, which the first thing I'm gonna say is I really like the background music and just the overall UI layout is very nice. Now one thing you might notice, the game is a little bit of like a low poly, kind of more easy to run on a lot of different devices. The graphics aren't like insanely high detail or anything, but like I said, it's because I think they want people to be able to play this on pretty much any device that they have. So that's pretty cool to see that, but yeah, you only have one free car and that is this Saab, which, you know, it's cool and all, but I like when racing games give you a selection, because then you guys can kind of decide for yourself what you want. So here's something that's a little bit weird. If you look at the top speed, okay, 136 miles per hour, that makes sense. But why is the 0 to 60 1.8 seconds? Okay, what about these other cars? 1.6. 1.6, there's something wrong here. I don't know what this means. 1.4 seconds, 0 to 60. What about the Bugatti? This is the most expensive car that they have, guys. So 1.8, why does this have the same acceleration as a Mazda Miata? Something about that might need to be fixed, but that's probably just a little bug. Now, more importantly, the car selection is pretty decent for a first release. We have a couple of like smaller, lower end cars like this Volkswagen, or even this really nice looking BMW. I do like this one a lot. And then obviously we got some mid-level stuff like the GTR or the Dodge Challenger. And then the higher level stuff here, guys, we have like the Pagani Huayra, not too bad, McLaren 720S, and obviously the Bugatti Chiron. So pretty cool. Good selection to start with, I think, but they're gonna have to add a lot of new cars, especially I think some more lower end cars, so players can have more decisions to make on what they kind of want to start with. That would be pretty cool, because just having one starter car, I think it's something that they could add variety into. But yeah, other than that, we have this pretty cool like extra colors button, so you guys can get like whatever color you want. But besides that, I do have enough to get the Miata. But do I want the Miata? Let's see. I feel like it would be pretty alright, but maybe we hold on until we can get the BMW, because that looks super sick. Okay, so it is daytime, and I think there's actually a code. Let me get this code for you guys. Okay, so here's the code. The code is actually race. So this game does already have some pretty cool stuff like codes. It has like a mobile garage as well you guys can purchase. It has actually quite a few settings. Radios, we'll turn that off. Music, shadows, that's pretty cool. We have a store here which has kind of some game passes and stuff like. We've got 2 times cash as a game pass, which I don't know about that one, but yeah, that's not too bad either way. And now let's take a look around the map and see what we think here. So one of the things I really like about this game so far is the sound. The quality of like the sound effects is really good. Let's actually, I think you guys can hear it. Yeah, you guys can definitely hear that. So the sound is pretty nice, I won't lie. I do like that. And the map itself is very colorful. That's something I also really like. The map is colorful, there's a lot of different things to look at. It's very bright and vibrant. And again, like I said, it is on mobile, so you guys can play it on mobile. You guys can see there's different structures. Some areas are under construction, so the entire map feels kind of alive, very bright and inviting. The only thing is there's not really anything too distinctive on the map. Like, yeah, we have this little city hall, but it's mostly skyscrapers, and these skyscrapers, you can't enter them. But it would be cool if we could interact with some of the buildings. Maybe we could go inside of like a custom shop or something like that. Speaking of customization, let's go check that out right now. Alrighty guys, check it out. So here we are at the garage. Let's go ahead and enter this. and I can show you guys what the game currently has. So it's got, soon it's going to be having engine modifications, but currently we've got appearance mods, primary paint, secondary, and rim color. So pretty much the standard 3 things. And then soon will be engine mods, which is pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that. Now, another cool thing about this map is there is actually quite a few unique areas. So the downtown area, like I said, it doesn't really provide too much to see, but check this out. Lost Drive Roblox. That's a really cool sign, but yeah, let's head over to the airstrip over here, which is pretty cool. I think it's like an airport, like air base kind of thing. I don't really know, because we've got these like giant hangars, which kind of look like military inspired hangars. But let's pull up here. Look how bright and colorful this map is, guys. It's super cool. We can't go inside of the hangars yet, but maybe they're teasing at something that they're gonna add later. But here's actually a drag race. Let's do this drag race real quick. My Saab versus this guy's Volkswagen. I don't know who's gonna win. Probably the Volkswagen. The game definitely needs more cars to start with. That's one thing for sure. There should be some cars that you can start with that have more acceleration but lower top speed, or more top speed but less acceleration, just so that players can decide what they want, whatever they think looks nicer. Also, look in the distance. We actually have like another town over there, and it looks like there's even a race. I think now we'll go head over there and take a look at that. But one other thing that would be cool, because the map is kind of big, and since all of the races are quite spread out, it would be kind of cool if we had like a little teleport button, so you can teleport to whatever race that you prefer. That way, like, for example, I want to do this race over here in this tiny little town, but nobody else is really going to be over here to see that I want to do this race. So this would be a cool way to kind of introduce that. Oh wait, around the mountain. Also, they did spell mountain wrong. Just a little thing, no big deal. This is a cool little town. It's like a little residential area, a bunch of different housing designs. The map definitely shows a lot of different colors. It's very vibrant and bright. It's really eye-catching. I do like that part. And the sound effects are great. This is our first like official race, so let's see how we do here, guys. The sound effects are awesome. Okay, here we go. Around that little traffic circle, that's pretty cool. Oh, we're pulling ahead of the Volkswagen. No way. Okay, here we go. The Saab, look at the flames. That's so sick. And now we're heading into the mountains. This is something that I think Drive City needs, is like a nice mountain area like this. This is actually quite nice. I do like it. And then you get to see like the downtown area all the way over there. This map is actually quite big, I'm not gonna lie. Now, one thing you might have noticed is the chassis is, well, I don't know how to put it. It doesn't feel really realistic. It kind of reminds me of like Jailbreak, like old school Jailbreak. Oh, is he letting me get ahead? Oh, snap, okay. It has this really, really quick steering to it. Not really realistic feeling, but I think why it doesn't feel realistic is because at any speed, you can turn at the exact same interval. Like, if I'm going 126 miles an hour, I can turn the same way I can turn at like 10 miles an hour, which obviously you wouldn't be able to do in real life. So the steering, maybe it's just something small that they have to adjust, but the steering does definitely feel a little bit artificial, like not in a good way. But otherwise, this race is really cool. I think once you have faster cars, this race is going to be a lot of fun. But I've noticed another thing. I've been grinding races on this map for a while, and I've kind of noticed in this game, if your car is just worse, there's no chance for you to win. And that's something that with Drive City, we tried to make sure wasn't a problem, because we have races like the Dusty Dash, even the new one, the sewer race, where you don't have to have a Lamborghini to win. But on this map, with the current races that the game has, it really does come down to who just has the better car. Like, if you have the better car, you're gonna win every time. There's not really much else to say about that. Let's go ahead and say GG, but yeah, I think if they added some races that kind of required more skill and not really so many like straight lines, then I think it would help players grind a little better, because who wants to grind a race where they always end up in last place? You know, eventually there's going to be a lot of guys with really fast cars, and you don't want to be the one guy with the starter car. You know, that's just something that you don't want to do. For example, let's do this race. I'm versing a Camaro and the same GTI from earlier. Let's see. I have the worst car, okay? So there is definitely no advantage for me. But let me show you guys why I do think that the races need some sort of adjustments. It doesn't really feel like there's a whole lot of skill to it. Like, as you guys can see, one sharp turn, and then a long straightaway, and then you take another really sharp turn. And the steering, like I said, the steering is very fast. So there's no oversteering, there's no sliding out or anything like that. You just kind of turn into it. And it does kind of feel like if my car is just slower, I have no chance. And you don't want the player to feel like they have no chance at winning, for sure. Especially these long straightaways, like my car tops out at 124, I think. So any car faster than that is just gonna win. And don't mind the guy with the white car, he's just letting me win right now. Because once he actually starts to move, like look at that. I have zero chance. And then I think we were racing a Camaro and he's like either disappeared or already finished the race. One or the other, but yeah. Oh wait, is that the Camaro there? Oh snap, okay. But like I said, the map is beautiful and very colorful. Whoever built this map knows what they're doing, so maybe if they added more like building landmarks, just for things to look at would be kind of cool. Maybe like a bridge or something like that would be pretty nice. But yeah, overall, like I do like this game. It's really cool. It just came out, so you can't really judge the game. It literally just came out, and the developer has been working on it for a while, so it's pretty cool. I like the car selection, I like the map, I like the colors, I really like that mountain race. But things like the steering, for example, don't really feel too good. Like if you play this game and then you go play like pretty much any other racing game, it doesn't really feel like that authentic. Like this type of steering thing doesn't really feel too right. I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but from playing a lot of racing games over the years, this doesn't really feel too right. I don't know why, but other than that, I wish the best of luck on the drive and the community behind it. This game looks really cool, and I think it's gonna see some pretty awesome updates in the future, so check it out. As always, the link will be down below. This is quite a good game, so please play it. Show some support, leave a like on their game as well to help them out. And yeah guys, that's all I have for you today. Hopefully you enjoyed. Check out the nighttime too. It looks pretty colorful. You got some blues, some light blues, goes into like the dark purple. I really like the nighttime. Look at all the stars and everything too. Very nice. But thanks for watching guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care everybody.